It was the 19th of June 1944 and the 379th Bomber Group were returning home to Kimbolton, Huntingdonshire from a bombing raid in France. It was a beautiful summer's day with a little haze over the Thames, and the group were flying north from Kent over the Thames when disaster happened. An eyewitness account states, "Then, as I stood gazing, right above my head, one bomber fell on top of another. No explosive sound, but a crunch and a screeching, tearing noise. I was stunned. A wing floated away, a lot of black smoke. One plane fell away and bits fell off. I have no further memory of it, but the other plane had a more lasting effect. It tipped over and the nose was looking at me." What actually happened has been recounted by survivors of the crash. The only survivor from the plane, known as 446133, recounts, "I was watching 429794-2, or Heavenly Body 2, all the time. As we came closer and closer to it, I started to get a little worried. Before the crew could escape, 446133 broke up and crashed into the Thames off All Hallows. Of the 9 crew on board, only one survived. One is still missing." Aboard 429794-2, Heavenly Body 2, the pilot had changed seats with the co-pilot to give him some experience when 446133 collided with Heavenly Body 2. The impact killed the co-pilot outright, nearly cutting off the front of Heavenly Body 2. Eyewitnesses spoke of the plane being steered away from the industrial areas and housing on Canvey Island, eventually crashing off Canvey Point. But we know there was no one steering the plane, the co-pilot having been killed and the pilot had parachuted out. One account states, "A little while later, as the crowds gathered, I saw one of the men who had bailed out walking along the sea wall wearing white overalls. I would have sworn then that he was 9 feet tall, but I was only about 3 feet myself. I thought he was a Martian. He walked along the wall with us, carrying his helmet, and I remember I walked behind him and had some fascination with his helmet and his furry boots. I heard him speaking in a strange accent to the grown-ups. I had never seen a film and there was no television then, so I just gawked at this giant man from the sky." Of the 9 crew on board, 3 were lost and 6 survived. Richard Dick Andrews was the gunner and the last remaining survivor, and spoke in 2015. "I remember very well as I was floating down, watching the Heavenly Body 2 making a large sweeping circle over the little town and crashing in the mud flats.